Hip hop dads. How many kids do they have? It's official. NBA YoungBoy is expecting his 14th child, making his family tree one of the most talked about topics online, with at least 10 baby mamas. Fans left asking, how does he keep up? Nick Cannon, who has 12 kids of his own, recently told BET, I don't want my daughters dating men like me. He's been open about co-parenting with multiple women, even as people question if it's possible to be an involved father to that many kids. Elon Musk is a close behind with 11 children by 3 different women. He says he's helping the world by having a big family. Why are why are these big families trending? How do they handle it? Like parenting and attention. Are their kids close? Fans debate, is this just celebrity chaos or a new normal? Numbers keep climbing, but so do the questions. Now, let me say this. When I think about like family, like my parents' families, like, okay, now that's still a lot of kids though. That's a lot. But I feel like back then, like having like 5, 6, 7 kids was the norm. Like, cause you see how many aunties and uncles y'all be having, but these days, you know, as the generations go down, it's like, oh, you might have like 1 auntie or 2 uncles. You know what I mean? But like back then, it's like the family was huge because they had so many siblings. So I feel like these rappers and Elon Musk and all them, like they have the money for it.
They do. And we're not pocket watching here. It's just that it's true. If you, well, when we got into Neo having 4 baby mamas or something, and like, yeah, he's rich. He has the money to spend. Even though it's illegal to marry multiple women in America, they do it. Polyamorous type of stuff. Can you say it now, Jess?
Polyamorous. What did I call it before?
Polygamy.
Polygamy. God dang.
I can't believe
polygamy.
Right. But yeah, just taking care of kids, having multiple women. For me, as Filipino culture, that's looked down upon, honestly. If the wife, girlfriend, whatever it is like baby mama number 4, the community is gonna look down upon that completely, and they don't even have to say it. They already know, because that's how Asian culture is. And
still to this day, even like, yes, like when I'm referring back to what I see with families and all these siblings, a lot of the times there were, you know, just one mom, one dad, you know, back then. But we still have the people that have siblings from multiple different moms back then too. Why? What did they call them back then? They said your father was a rolling stone. So that still was a big thing back then too. So, man. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they call them when they'd go around all over having all these kids. Yeah. And then these siblings are finding out years and years later, like when they're freaking adults, and
you're my dad.
Yeah, and they find not even that. It don't even really be like you're my dad. It'd be like, yeah. It'd be like, do you know you're my sister? Or you know,
right.
or they'll come like,
there is stories like that.
They'll
after death, they come together like, oh my God, you're related to me?
It'll be something like, the dad took care of the main family, but they were all over the place, and then the father died, and correct. And they left things to the main kids or something, and then but there's these other people that are here now too, and you're like, who are you? And they're like, well, that was my dad too, and he left me this. I'm like, hold on, what you mean? So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Okay, well, we'll get into it more, but NBA boy. NBA YoungBoy welcomed his first child at age 16. Nick Cannon hosts regular family days to keep his kids connected. That too, like,
they gotta have a family reunion every weekend.
Like, you gotta have a set schedule to see this
Oh,
specific child. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
dang.
Elon Musk's oldest child is in college. I think that's Vivian. We did a story on that one. NBA YoungBoy's children live in at least 4 different states. See?
Sheesh.
Separated. Nick Cannon pays millions annually to child support across his blended family. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. But, yeah, just taking care of their children. How's that work? I forgot, man. And I was trying to make a point, too. You got anything, Jess? Go ahead. Let me.
That's a lot. But Nick Cannon comes from one of the he comes from a very wealthy family in general. Just not even just him, but so I know he got it. He good for it, but parenthood is also, Dolly could tell you, it's more than just the financials.
Sure. It is more than that. It's actually developing that child. They're your legacy. And you have like 14, 15 kids. That's tough, man. That's stressful, if anything. And that's just neglecting your children in a way. As a father, you're neglecting your children. And to just... But that's... You could do you. I don't care. This is just my opinions on this stuff. NBA young boys, child, college. But I totally fucking blanked on it. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. What do you think? Polygamy, polyamorous relationships it's a growing trend. I've seen videos, people actually having multiple girlfriends, wives, and that's their thing. That's what men, I think, there it is. I think men that think that way just wants to spread their seeds. I don't know why, but that's...
I just seen a TikTok too of, I think they were at a convention or something, and the man had, and it was like, women on stage talking. I don't even know what it was about, but he came up and he was like, "You not gonna act like it's not in men's nature to be with more than one woman." And then the woman was like, the wife is coming, and she's like, "As a wife, I feel," because the lady on stage was a wife, and she's like, "As a wife, I have great respect for you." To basically, she's like, because why is he asking that question? Because he's married. She's like, "You're okay with him asking that question?" And she was like, "He's just curious." And she kind of broke down like,
Oh, man,
they
that's
felt
sad.
like a man like that is a poor characteristic trait.
Like a sucker,
And they're
for doing,
like, they're
for not doing
blaming,
that. Yeah.
Men need to have multiple partners on their lack of discipline, and loyalty and all that stuff. And everybody in the comments was like, "You're just making excuses for being unfaithful and stuff like that." Like, there's a lot of people that do not mess with that. And I also am like, I feel like that's like a bunk ass like cop out to say that, because I'm like, I know plenty of people right here that are just fine with being loyal to one person. Also, your brother, like, I'm like, that's a weak cop out. That's bullshit. I feel. I'm like, I know too many of y'all has been 100% loyal to your significant other and have no issue doing that and maintaining that and sticking to that till this day. That's why I'm like, that sounds like a cop out to me. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. And I just hate how our generations have kind of glorified cheating. Like, have you noticed that that's the culture now? Like, the songs and people making it seem like it's okay to do that and people laughing and that's like not cool.
It's funny how we did a video birth rate decline and then we're onto this one that, have your kids. They're having their multiple kids, but they're rich, There's people out there just, I'm not rich. I'm just going to spread my seeds anyways, and ruin families. And these kids are growing up fatherless families. And, I'm not saying it's just like their fault. Like, culturally, that's how it is nowadays, and how the system breaks down families, puts the families to jails. And now, it's just hard out here. And I feel you guys. I feel that it's hard. But hopefully we see a culture change where families are staying together. They're
Now
staying
I
with the
don't know.
significant
As
other.
long as,
Fucking hell.
hey, you gotta be realistic. As long as cheating is glorified, like I'm just saying, like it's like you. This is actually me giving you props, because you be talking about the songs and what they talking about. As long as it's glorified and people like, yeah, f that girl, I'm gonna have two bitches on my time. Fuck you, you ain't tell me. I ain't telling you what I'm doing. This and that. Like they be eating that up. Like.
Yeah. See?
Like, yeah, I like a good song, but I'm not finna go out. But not everybody moves like that. They be like, yeah, you heard what he said. Girl, why you checking for me? I can do what I want. Like, come on now.
No, I thought you were gonna say like destroy the world or something again.
Nah, I mean, I still, hey,
No.
I still believe us as a society, us as a society is cooked. I still believe that nothing has changed in this past week.
Comment below your thoughts. It's honestly hard to keep up. These families' trees grow faster than most people's group chats. There's something fascinating about watching celebrities juggle so many relationships. But you have to wonder, what's it like for the kids? Is this all just for show, or is it their real attempt at building connection? Either way, these stories aren't slowing down, and the question about what it means to be a parent in the spotlight are just getting louder. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. We're